Hi, I'm Jessica Evans with Love Live DC Real Estate. So, if you own a home and you're thinking about selling, chances are if you discuss with a neighbor or a colleague or a friend that you're thinking about selling, chances are pretty good that they know someone who's looking to buy a home and is probably having a lot of trouble because the current market conditions are making things pretty tough for buyers. This results in the question of, should I sell my house off market? And this is a question that we've always gotten, but we're getting a lot more this year with the current market conditions. There's no yes or no answer to this question. It really depends on your specific situation and what your objectives are. There's a few costs that I recommend taking into consideration, and some of these are kind of hidden costs. So the biggest cost when selling your home is usually the commission. Now, if you're selling your home off market and you don't have to pay any commissions, that could be a big savings, absolutely. But if the buyer is also expecting that they're gonna get a lower price because you're not paying a commission, then that could be a wash. And then I recommend taking into consideration some of the other costs. Another cost would be that if you sell your home off market, even if you look at the comparable sales and you know what your neighbor's house sold for last year, there's no way to test what a buyer is willing to pay. And so that is one of the benefits of the free market and putting your house on the market and really being able to tell what someone is willing to pay. And so you could potentially be losing, a large amount of money by not trying that out. And then the third cost is that if you do accept an offer off market and it has the traditional contingencies that we used to find very commonly, like a home inspection contingency and appraisal contingency, home inspection repairs can cost you money. And if the appraisal brings down the sales price down from what the buyer agreed to pay, that again is another cost. And at that stage of the process, you would have the option to say, okay, I'm not selling it to you, but if you've already packed up and moved out, it might be a little bit late to make that choice. So I recommend to people that are thinking about selling, if this is a question on your mind, that it's really important to talk to an unbiased real estate agent who's going to give you specific information about your market and some guidance on what your home might sell for on the market, and that may or may not be higher than what that one buyer you come across is willing to pay. But I think that that's going to be the best way to make sure that you are doing what is in your best interest and also results in accomplishing your goals.